Hey, what's up, guys? It's Joe here. We're back with another Yuzu Ryujinx low-end compatibility guide. Except this next couple episodes, we're only going to be testing games on Yuzu. Um, but whatever, it's fine. But first, I don't know which we're going to test first. Let's try this one because I haven't tested it in this build. Disney classic games, Aladdin and the Lion King. I haven't tested it with this build, but before it's all the older build it's soft locked. Let's see if it still soft locks down here. Hopefully not. Hopefully it boots. I haven't tested it on this build yet. I'm really excited for this one to go in game. Really excited. Let's wait for it. I don't know. Oh, nope, soft locked. Let's just wait a couple more seconds, because sometimes games soft lock, but then they like immediately go in game. Yeah, it's soft locked. So Disney classic games, Aladdin and the Lion King. I forgot to say what build I'm using. As of Yuzu 46, it doesn't boot. I think they're already at least at Yuzu 48 now. I haven't tested this one in this build either, Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger IX. This one, last time I tested it, it boots into a black screen, but then it crashes. So we're about to find out if it goes farther than that pesky black screen. So let's find out once this launches. I've tested this one on Yuzu before in a past episode, but I'm just retesting it. Yep, looks like it's about to crash. I can tell, I can feel it. Yep, crash. Every time that little blue loading wheel comes up, it means it's gonna crash. So let's test another game. And all these games are on a USB drive right now. Let's test Resident Evil 6 demo. This one boots, I know that, but we'll see what happens with it. Oh, fuck, no, now we gotta exit out again. Fuck. Every time I accidentally press single window mode, it fucking breaks the entire emulator when it comes to, like, displaying it. And let's exit out of that. And I always accidentally press it. Today's a Sunday. Today's November 10th. And I'm gonna upload this tomorrow, this first episode. So let's go down to Resident Evil 6 demo. And once we actually get into it, I'll explain the problem with this one. And then remember in like the first or second, yeah, it was the first episode of the series, I talked about how in the newer builds, a bunch of 2D games had broken graphics, but in older builds, they didn't. Well, that was fixed, but then in its place, a bunch of 3D games started having a bunch of graphical errors, that didn't happen with any other build. And it's just weird, because now I have to wait a while until it'll get fixed eventually, probably, but I have to wait until that update comes. But this game boots into the loading screen, and we'll see what happens next. Basically, this one goes into the intro/menus, but the graphics are really fucked up, and it doesn't, like, the inputs don't work. And I don't know if it's actually gonna go to the Capcom logo right now. We'll wait like a minute or two. Or I don't know. Usually it goes to the Capcom logo and then the main menu, but it's like really flickery and seizure warning. There we go. See? Look how beautiful that is. And then it goes to the main menu. Usually you're able to see right down here where it says press start or press any button. There we go, it's right, you could see it for a second. But I'm pressing all the buttons right now, and it's not working. Hold on, I need to see if there's sound. No, there's no sound either. So yeah, that's Resident Evil 6 demo. And it's the same thing with the Resident Evil 5 demo, and the full versions of Resident Evil 5 and 6. It's the same thing with all of those. And also, it wouldn't hurt to test it. I'm gonna test Doom. This one crashes as soon as you boot it before, but I just want to double check and make sure it doesn't somehow boot in this build. Alright, let's wait for it. Yes, crash. Immediate crash. Alright, now let's test another game. See what we can test. Let's do Stay Cool, Kobayashi-san, a River City Ransom story, which this one actually does go in game on like day one. Like it released on Thursday this past week, so November 7th, and it booted right away. Except the problem, it probably runs at full speed on high end. I've never seen it run on high end. But also there's no sound either. And it runs really slow on this computer. And I'll put my specs in the description below. Let's wait for this, and this Arc System Works logo takes a while to go away. Except, there's been 3 River City games, River City Ransom games that have come out recently. There was River City Girls, River City Melee Mock, and then this one. But this is the only one that boots or goes in game. The other 2 crash, when you try to boot them. But let's see. Is there sound? Oh no, I have my volume turned on, so I can tell if there's sound or not. I kept thinking that my volume was turned down. Or muted. So this one does go in games, that's pretty cool. And it probably runs a lot faster on high end. Oh yeah, and it saved from when last time I was playing it. That's cool. Except the art style in this game is a little bit different than it was in River City Girls. Actually, it was a lot more detailed in River City Girls. This one's more pixelated and retro-esque. So let's run. Literal run. And we're just gonna play for a couple seconds. Or to a minute or two, maybe. We can save right here. Save. Let's get to some enemies. And then I'll fight the enemies, and then I'll... Which button is the attack? Oh, A, okay. I want to punch you. Let me hit you! Bam! Why does that last attack take so long to do? And he's not even dead yet. Oh, fuck! Damn. I like how they're just one fucking dumb-looking enemy. And my partner isn't freaking helping me. He's trying to shoot at something. Let's try to... Oh shit, I didn't want that. Is that death? Oh god, that is death. How do you get across there? Kobayashi is exhausted. I like how they don't use death, but there's like a skull and crossbones. Alright, so that's this game. It goes in game with no sound and it's really slow. Let's test another. What should we test? I'm actually gonna do, let's do Animus Harbinger. I used to think it was Harbinger, but it's Harbinger. And I actually did an iOS gameplay video a while back of the iOS version of this game, but this game just came out on Switch on Thursday. And it goes in game just like the first Animus, which the first Animus is pretty much semi-playable, other than the fact that the graphics are just really blurry. This one runs at about the same speeds, but the graphics are like really dark, and you can just barely make out your character, and you can still move around and fight enemies and stuff. But the graphics on the Animus and then this one, Animus Harbinger, the graphics are just messed up. That's the only problem with them. And this game also booted on day one, on Thursday. And Pokemon Sword and Shield come out this upcoming Friday. So I'm really excited to test those. And I'm also really excited to test Romancing Saga 3, which comes out tomorrow, on the day that this uploads. So that's pretty cool. We're going to press continue. Got that sexy girl knight on the main menu. What's going on? Black screen of death. And then after this one, hold on, how long have we been recording? 11 minutes. After this one, I'll test one more game, and then that'll be it. So as you can see, the graphics right there, the 3D rendering is messed up. We're gonna go to a quest, which I wasn't, also uploading today, is the actual individual, emulation test of this game, which in that video, it's about 7 minutes long, I wasn't, able to, get to the boss of the first stage because of how messed up the graphics were, and I was just lost. But it's a shame because it runs at pretty damn good speeds, and on high end it'll probably run at solid locked 60 FPS on high end. But you guys should go check out that the Animus Harbinger Yuzu regular test. You guys should go check that out. I did a individual video on that. That is also if you're watching this, then it's up on the channel already. So we're just gonna wait for this loading screen to go through. Waiting, 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 and there we go. We're in game, and as you can see, the graphics are just fucked up, and you can kind of see the character. It's just like and stuff. So we can try to go find an enemy. There we go. Bam! And it doesn't help that this weapon is super slow. I hope I didn't just mess up the audio. I don't know where the microphone is on my computer. I don't know where it is. Bam! Death. So let's walk around for a couple seconds and then so you guys can get a feel for how fast it runs. Because there's this stupid bug with this emulator on my computer. I've never seen it. I can't find any fixes or anything. But down here where the speed percent bar is supposed to be, it's always missing. Like, it's down low. Like, there's something wrong with the window. Like, and if I go to view, and I remove the status bar, it does that. And if I put the status bar back, it just fucking, it doesn't show. Let me try to do this. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Oh, there we go. We can kind of see the character if you move the camera up close. So you can kind of see me. Bam! Alright, so we're going to test one more game, which is actually kind of a collection of games. Which I have tested it in this build, so I know what happens with it. I just want to show you guys. Oh, and actually, I am going to test... Actually, no, I was going to say I'll test Devil May Cry 2 as well, but I'll do that one in the next episode. And this is episode 12, by the way. So if you didn't watch any of my other episodes, you go check those out. Except by now, the builds are probably outdated. Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch Online. Which before, a while ago, it didn't boot, but now it does. And the You'll see what happens. It doesn't go in game with any of the games. If you guys are hoping for that, it does not. So let's see, it boots, and that's pretty cool. And we got all these games. We can go into this. We can go to the details page. We can do that. I think we can also move them. Oh yeah, we can move them and stuff. And we can hold to sort. But we're going to click on Super Mario World. And if you click on a game, it just immediately soft locks. See? It's weird. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 12 of my Yuzu and Ryujinx low-end compatibility guide. And I will see you all in episode 13. Peace!